And welcome to the Black and Gold Baseball pregame show here on TribLIVE Radio. Josh Taylor here with you in studio, joined by Trib writer Andrew Erickson. And as always, brought to you by Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics. Visit PIA.edu for more information. PIA Pittsburgh, an education with opportunities, and also by Babcock Beer, located at the intersection of Babcock Boulevard and Thompson Run Road. They've been serving the North Hills for over 30 years. Easy access, plenty of parking, friendly selection. So check them out at babcockbeer.com. Andrew, I want to talk about this Pirates road trip, Game 5 of that 6-game road trip. This is the second game in San Francisco tonight, Pirates against the Giants. Jamison Tyone on the mound against Jeff Samardzija in a game that I feel is probably the best pitching matchup that they'll face in this entire road trip, which makes this interesting. But also, Pirates have won 3 of their first 4, and the ironic part about all of it is the worst start of the Pirates in this road trip has been from the guy who's supposed to be the number one guy, Garrett Cole. But other than that, a pretty strong, I'd say strong overall from the Pirates in terms of the pitching, the offense, and even the defense has really taken an uptick. So in all facets of the game, they're really starting to be clicking right now. Yeah, so
it's interesting from a starting pitching standpoint. It's almost like you lose one with Garrett Cole not really being, solidified like you want, but you win one in that your rotation is essentially solidified. Chad Kuhl turns in another strong performance. Ivan Nova, even though he gets hit hard against the Dodgers, looks like a solid starter and somebody that can get outs for them, and especially in a big ballpark can get the fly balls he needs. And if the defense is playing like it is, he's going to be able to get some wins. So you come out of this road trip, right now you're already 3-1 with a chance to win a couple more games. With the guy who's been your best starter going out tonight.
Yes.
And so, if you can go 5-1 on this road trip, especially the loss that the Miami Marlins have been dealt and losing Giancarlo Stanton, you put yourself in a pretty good position in that wild card race.
Now, we talk about, the starts from Ivan Nova and the one from Ryan Vogelsong last night. I think the one theme that's really stuck with the Pirates throughout this road trip, even in the not-so-great starts, we mentioned Nova and Cole maybe not being as good as maybe, Kuhl and refresh my memory here. Trying to think of the other start against the Dodgers. But the one thing you can look at and say, if nothing else, this rotation, this is their second rotation through since the trade deadline, is worth noting, that if there's one thing that they've improved at, they haven't walked anybody. They have not issued a lot of walks, and I think that really goes hand in hand with their success right now.
Well, yeah, and especially, even if guys are walking people, like Vogelsong, I'm just looking now, had 3 walks last night. I didn't really notice it. And 3 walks.
They've been sprinkled around.
Right, 3 walks, 9 hits, and he's still only allowing 4 runs. In the past, in the first couple months with the Pirates, that would have been a start that, goes for 8 or 9 runs, and, suddenly in the 4th inning, you're saying, okay, we'll move on to tomorrow. So, I think even with the damage they've been dealt, and even the other night, like Ivan Nova, like we were talking about, I want to see the exit velocity on some of these balls because he really was getting hit pretty hard and still was able to manage it. I think that the pitchers are doing a better job overall of managing it, and that's what you need in a starting pitcher, is somebody who, even if they don't have their best stuff on a given day, or a certain pitch isn't working, or they're not able to locate, or able to fight through that and get you 5 2/3, 6 innings, so your bullpen doesn't get depleted.
Jeff Samardzija against Jamison Tyone tonight. Ivan Nova wraps up the road trip. He started the first game. He will start the last tomorrow against the Giants. So definitely more of this pitching will be a part of discussion, and we'll have more about it here on TribLIVE Radio.